Hello. Hi there. How's it going? Hey, hey. What's up? How are you doing? Hi, Bob the Canadian here. Welcome to this English lesson on greetings. Now, you might think this is a simple topic, but it's not. I wish sometimes that English only had the greetings hi and hello. I think that would make things a lot easier for people. But there are a lot of different greetings in English, and I find as I continue to teach English online, many people do have questions about how to answer things like what's up, or how's it going, or how are you doing today. So I thought I would take an in-depth look. I thought I would take a really good look in this English lesson at all the different types of greetings in English and try to explain them in a very logical way so that as you start to speak English or continue to speak English, you can use all of the greetings correctly. Well, hey, welcome to this English lesson on English greetings. Before we get started, please don't forget to click that red subscribe button below and give me a thumbs up if this video helps you learn just a little bit more English. So let's talk about English greetings. I tried to analyze English greetings and I tried to organize them in a way that I think will make it a lot easier for you to understand. I think first we should talk about the simple greetings. So the simple greetings are greetings like hi or hi there, or hello there, or hello, hello. Sometimes we say hello, hello twice in a row. I'm not sure why. I think we say that to be cute. We say things like hey or hey there, or hey, hey, or hey man, or hey girl. Yeah, that last one just sounded a little bit funny, but we do say all of those things, and those are definitely our simple greetings. We also say things like good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So we have a lot of simple greetings. And there's two more. If you want to sound like a cowboy, you can say howdy. And if you want to sound hip and cool, you can say yo. So if you look over there, you can see all the simple greetings. Now, the cool thing about the simple greetings is the statement or the greeting is also the answer. So if someone says hi to you, you can respond by saying hi. If someone says howdy, you can say hello. If someone says, hey man, you can say hi. So the simple greeting also acts as a proper choice for an answer to that greeting. So again, if someone says hello, you can say hi. If someone says hi there, you can say hello, hello. So all of the simple greetings that you see there, you can also use as your response. And we should talk a little bit about which ones are formal. So I would say hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and sometimes we even say good day, although that's rare now. Those are all quite formal. When you start to say hi there or hello there or hello, hello, those are informal. And the informal version of good morning is just morning. So someone will just say, morning, how's it going? Notice how I added a question there. We'll get to that in a sec. We'll make things more complex in just a moment. The informal version of good afternoon is just afternoon, and the informal version of good evening is just evening. So those are all of your simple greetings divided up into somewhat informal and somewhat formal. By the way, yo would probably be slang, and howdy would just be something you say for fun. So there you go. Those are all your simple greetings. And by the way, one last thing, you can always add the person's name when you are using the simple greetings. So you can say, hi, Bob. Hello there, Bob. Hey, Joe. I was going to say, how's it going? We're not at that part of the lesson yet, though. Hello there, Fred. How are you today? So notice I can't help but add a question, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But those are all of your simple greetings. You can use it as a greeting, and you can also respond to all of those greetings using the same greetings. So that's your simple greetings. Here's where it starts to get a little bit difficult, though. We don't just stop with hi or hello there. We usually add a question when we are speaking English and when we are greeting someone. And I tried to classify these questions, and I will give you some possible answers. So often we will start with the simple greeting. So we'll say hey, hey, or we'll say hi, and then we'll add a question. One of the common questions that we'll ask is, how's it going? When we say how's it going, It is the contraction of how is it going, but we don't usually say all the words. We usually say, how's it going? And some possible answers are good, pretty good, not too bad, it's going good. This is a question that sometimes people aren't sure how much detail they should give. And I'll give you some information about that towards the end of the video. But generally, if you are speaking to someone at work or someone that you don't know that well, you would answer with good, pretty good, not too bad, it's going good. All of those would be great answers. Notice though, I think you're supposed to say it's going well. That would probably be grammatically correct, but we actually say it's going good. It's going good. How's it going? It's going good. The next set of questions that you might ask is you might ask, how are you? How are you today? How are you doing? And how are you doing today? So all of those are kind of the same question. They kind of mean the same thing. Possible answers for those questions are I'm fine, good, I'm good, pretty good, or I'm doing great. So of those questions, how are you today, how are you doing today, those are all of your possible answers. I'm fine, I'm good, pretty good, I'm doing great. And again, keep watching because I'll talk a little bit about how much detail you will give when you answer these questions in a moment. The next set of questions you might ask, and remember, you usually use a simple greeting and then you add a question to it. So you might say, hey man, what's up? Hey man, what's going on? Or hey man, what's happening? So all of these questions are almost always answered the same way. You either say not much or not a whole lot. So if someone says to you, hello, what's up? You most likely will say not much, or you might say not a whole lot. I know it's kind of a funny way to answer, but generally I would say 99% of the time when someone says to me, what's going on? I answer by saying not much or not a whole lot. The last set of questions that we ask are the questions, how are things or how's everything? If someone says to you, hey, how's everything or how are things? You usually answer by saying things are great, even if things aren't great. And I think that's part of why greetings in English can be rather confusing because we're not always honest with our answers. So again, to review, I went over the simple greetings and then I've added another level. These are more complex greetings. The complex greeting, you take a simple greeting and then you add one of the questions. So you could say things like, morning, what's up? You could say, hello there, how are you? You could say, howdy, how are things? So all of the simple greetings start the greeting, and then you add one of the questions afterwards. But here's the challenging part. How do you answer these questions? Well, it depends who you are talking to. If my mom says, what's up? I will tell my mom in great detail what is actually happening in my life. If my mom says, how are you? And I'm not feeling great, I will tell my mom exactly how I'm feeling. If, however, I'm talking to someone I don't know as well, I would just say, I'm fine, good, I'm good. I would use all of the answers that I gave earlier, those short, quick answers. So again, if my sister said to me, how are things? And if things weren't good, if I was having some difficulties in my life, not just speaking English, I would honestly tell my sister how things are going. If a colleague who I had not worked with for very long asked, how are things? I would probably just say things are great. So it's a little challenging to figure this out. The safe thing to do is to use the short answers. If someone says, how's it going? You should just answer and say, good. If someone says, what's up? You should say, not much. And then here's the last part. When you are greeting someone, you use the simple greeting. Then you add one of the questions. And then if you are answering the question, you usually say you. So if someone says to me, hey man, what's up? I would say, not much, you. So you can simply add the word you after you respond, and it prompts the other person to answer you. So let me give you another example. If someone says, hi, how's it going? I could say, pretty good, you? And that prompts the person who is greeting me to then give me an answer. Anyways, I hope that made some sense. I hope all of the words that I put up over here helped you understand just a little bit more how greetings work in English. Thank you for watching the entire lesson. If you are new here, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below and give me a thumbs up if this video helped you understand English greetings just a little bit better. I'm Bob the Canadian, and you're learning English with me. And hey, if you have a little bit more time, why don't you stick around and watch another video.